And then after an hour of hearing a speaker talk, you walk out and you say, what in the world just happened? Or the whole crowd is just kind of going over there and they need to be revived. One of the skills we work on here in Toastmasters is making sure that our speeches have a key point that the audience can pull up. Brenda's working on that particular objective today. We're trying to make sure that our members, our audience, can hear the main point of her speech, that it's clear, that they know what they will need to do afterwards. Her speech is entitled The Measure, correct? Good. And her goal, she says today, is to plant some seeds. So please welcome to the podium, Brenda Brace.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. Yes.
Right.
One evening not too long ago, I was out on my back deck, my glass of wine in my hand, and I was looking up at the sky, and I started thinking about all the blessings that I have. My family, my friends, my dog, warm house, fantastic job, all the opportunity that's out in front of me, and all the things that I have been able to see and do. And as I was doing this, I began to get overwhelmed by the feeling of gratitude. And then that voice from inside joined in and said, one blessing after another has been lavished upon you. I was caught up in the moment, and I saw a scale. And on one side of the scale was all the blessings that have been lavished upon me. And on the other side of the scale was all the blessings that I've lavished on others. I've blessed others, but I wouldn't say that I've lavished blessings on them. And at that point, I realized the responsibility in front of me. And I heard, in the same measure you use, it will be measured back to you. Does anybody know what that is?
Gravity in action.
Gravity, you got it.
Good
Very good. I get one more clue. All right. Yeah, I can't see it, I can't hear it, I can't taste it, I can't smell it, I can't touch it. So what if I don't believe in it?
The pencil will float.
It does. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's still going to happen. It's a physical law, right? Every time, without exception, whether I believe it or not. Well, the same thing's true with spiritual laws. We can't see them, hear them, smell them, taste them, feel them. But they still exist. In the same measure that we use, it will be measured back to us. Every time. Without exception, whether we believe it or not. So I don't know if any of you heard about a month ago in the news, there was down in Florida a little 2-year-old girl. And she was running across the lawn towards her daddy, who was on his rider mower. And he did not see her. She fell in front of the mower, he ran over. Only severed off both her legs. Can you imagine what that would be like as a father? Anybody whose fathers in here? Or mothers? That family's going to have some emotional and financial needs. Every night, thousands of people, homeless people, sleep in trash dumpsters when it's cold out. They're people like you and I. Apparently, trash is a good insulator. The only problem is, in the morning, when the garbage men come to pick up the trash, most of those trucks don't only dump the trash, they also compact it. And what they find when they go and investigate the screens is horrific. A lot of times, reviving those people is not possible. And what about all the women and children who are emotionally, physically, and sexually abused and tortured? If they don't have a place to go, they're stuck in that. Let's not forget about the animals. About 6 months ago, I was listening to the news and I heard about the dog who had been severely beaten. And then her throat was slashed and they found her in a garbage can. In the same newscast, I heard about the cat who was shot through the skull with a crossbow. Anybody ever see the show Animal Cops? I can't even watch that. And God forbid any of our children ever go missing. I do not know how parents survive that. We can donate money, we can donate food, we can donate our time by painting walls and shelters, serving meals, mowing lawns, walking dogs, cleaning kennels, joining a crisis hotline, driving people to and from appointments, or just being a shoulder to cry on. We can make a difference. And in some cases, we can make the whole difference. But you know what the kicker is to all this? As much as they need us, we need them more. Because this physical world that we live in is a small matter compared to this spiritual world we live in. In the same measure that we use, it will be measured back to us. Every time. Without exception. Thank you.